In this video, I will tell you how I lost $170,000 in about 5 minutes with a bad meme coin trade. And in doing so, I hope to provide some useful lessons and of course to provide some mentee entertainment. Let's begin. It's 2021, the previous cryptocurrency bull market. It was started by Bitcoin cracking the $20,000 mark. And now that sounds like nothing, but at the time it really was a big deal. More important for this video is Dogecoin, the grand dog of all meme coins. It had been around for a few years already, since December 2013, but in 2021 it really went insane. It went viral on social media, celebrities started tweeting about it, and even the richest person on the planet got obsessed with it.
My question is, what is Dogecoin?
I'm glad you asked. It's a good question. Well, it's the future of currency. It's an unstoppable financial vehicle that's going to take over the world.
All of this made the coin explode by about 13,000% between Jan and May of that year. And it also opened the floodgates for copydogs. It started with SHIB, which branded itself as a Dogecoin killer. But we had plenty of others, including Kishu Inu, AKITA Inu, Hokkaido Inu, and Sanshu Inu, for example. Oh, and we also had Doge Elon Mars. Seeing dollar signs, I got involved as well. And it was actually quite a success. Within a short time, my portfolio had grown from about $2,000 to more than $200,000. And to be honest, I was quite ecstatic, because it was more money than I had ever seen by a huge margin. But then, on May 12, 2021, just before dinner, I compulsively checked my phone one more time. There was a big panic in the Telegram chats. People were talking about a price crash, reporting huge losses, and asking what had happened. So I ran to check my portfolio, and it was true. $170,000 evaporated within the blink of an eye. I'll admit, it was not a nice feeling. With trading, you get the highs, but you can also get some lows. So let's talk about how that happened. For meme coins, it is really important to constantly come up with new marketing tactics in order to attract more buyers and to get more money into the coin. I've made a more detailed video about how this works if you want to watch that later. Anyway, the developers of SHIB came up with a very creative marketing gimmick, the supply burn. This means that a certain portion of the coins, let's say 50%, are taken out of circulation. Practically, you do that by sending the coins to a wallet that cannot trade them. And the promise behind this is that it makes the coin more scarce, and that therefore the price should increase much faster. But the developers of SHIB chose a very interesting wallet to send their burn supply to, the wallet of Vitalik Buterins, the creator of the Ethereum blockchain. They did so under the assumption that Vitalik would never touch the coins. And the marketing trick really became a hit. Many other dog coins followed in SHIB's footsteps. Eventually, the dog coins in Vitalik's wallet added up into the billions of dollars. I think around $8 billion.
Billions. With a B.
Yes, thank you, Mr. White. And remember that assumption? That he would not touch them?
I definitely was just of the mindset like, okay, I mean, I'll sell a bit, maybe get some ETH, and then, donated some ETH to GiveWell, donated some to other groups, and then, okay, have some dog tokens. Like, I don't have an easy ability to sell more myself, but then I'll just give them to these groups and hopefully they'll do good things with them. It was actually, I actually donated 20% and dumped 80%.
So, turned out that Vitalik did not see the use in having multiple billions of dollars worth of shitcoins based on Japanese dog breeds in his portfolio. And he decided to donate, dump or burn most of them.
Dump it.
And honestly, I cannot blame him at all. But still, it had a massive impact on my portfolio. SHIB itself dumped by at least 40%. But even the dog coins that had not sent their supply to Vitalik crashed and burned. Everybody panicked and whales started selling. It was almost as if the whole dog coin market was being put down. Luckily though, some dogs recovered fairly quickly. SHIB actually went on to break new all-time highs. But other dog coins were a lot less fortunate. So, now for the practical lessons. If we want to buy cryptocurrencies, we can check whether one entity holds too much of the supply of the coin. And that's important because if that one entity holds too many coins, they can dump all of them in a single transaction and kill the price. Now there's multiple ways of going about this, but I'll use texttools.io for this example. We can go to the website and type in the name or contract address of the coin that we are interested in. Then on this screen, the first thing I always do is a quick liquidity burn check. I never invest in coins that do not have their liquidity burned, because if the liquidity is not burned, that massively increases the chances of getting rocked. Now if the coin has been created using a launch platform like pump.fun, the liquidity will be locked from the start. And you can check that in a few ways. First, you can take a look at the contract address of the coin and look for the word pump at the end. And secondly, you can go to the liquidity holders and check if the coins are being held by the pump.fun radium migration wallet. And that seems to be the case for this coin. So that is a good sign. Then it is time to check who's holding the coin itself. And if we take a look at this coin here, it actually looks kinda good at a first glance. No double-digit percentage holders. But we also have to be wary of bundlers. Those are people that use multiple wallets that they control to buy up a large portion of the coins. And then later, they can still sell all of those coins and kill the price. To check this, we can use bubblemaps. You will see something like this, a whole bunch of bubbles on the screen, and each of these bubbles represents a single wallet. The bigger the bubble, the more coins they hold. Now you can also see that some bubbles have relationships between them, and bubblemaps calls these clusters. A cluster of wallets are wallets that have had transactions between them, and this is useful to check because these transactions between the wallets can be an indication that they are being controlled by a single entity. If we check this cluster, we can see that they hold about 20% of the A47 supply. That's not good. We can also briefly check if there are clusters based on transactions with other currencies, let's say with A47. And again, we see that there is a lot of clustering going on, indicating that a single entity controls a large portion of the A47 supply. And they can dump those coins and kill our portfolio, so it's not good for us. Of course, I cannot tell you what to buy, but I personally would be careful here. Now, if you're a pump fund degenerate, you can also use trenchradar. This website also shows the distribution of the coins, but it uses bundles instead of clusters. And a bundle is defined as a group of transactions that happened at the exact same time. Now, for transactions to happen at the exact same time, there probably has to be a robot doing the transactions, after being told by a human to do so. So if you see a large bundle like this, there's also a very large chance that a single entity controls these coins. And I'm speaking in chances because there's never certainty in life, right? But anyway, I would be careful here. And just a quick disclaimer, I'm not sponsored by any of these tools. I just like to use them sometimes. Alright, that was it for this short video about how my portfolio got nuked. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, I want to thank you for being here. Even though I don't know who you are, it really means a lot to me that you come to watch my videos. So, thank you for that. If you're interested in some more crypto stuff, there should be some links on the screen right now. And of course, you can also subscribe. Thanks again, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.